Hello viewers, in this video I will discuss about uses of rocks. The outline of this video is we have already discussed fundamental concepts of petrology in the previous videos. In this video lecture I will discuss about uses of rocks in various industries such as ceramics, pottery, glass industry, construction, cosmetic, food industry, fertilizer industry and as building material, etc. Finally, I will summarize my lecture. Let us have an introduction of the topic. Rocks form essential part of the earth crust and composed of minerals. There are many definitions of rock. The most acceptable scientific definition is that a rock is a coherent, naturally occurring solid consisting of an aggregate of minerals. Now, what is mineral? A mineral is a naturally occurring solid with a highly ordered atomic arrangement and a definite chemical composition formed by geological processes. Major rock groups are igneous, formed by solidification of magma. They are mostly igneous rocks. Then sedimentary rocks formed by sedimentary processes, and third one or the metamorphic rocks, recrystallization of pre-existing minerals. When rock hosts high means several folds concentration of elements, then its normal abundance which can be economically exploited, then we call it as ore. The rocks host ores, but ores are the rocks, they contain several folds high concentration of elements than its normal abundance which can be economically exploitable, then we call it as ore. Ores, they are hosted in the rocks. Rocks are used in several ways such as ceramic, pottery, glass industry, construction industry, gemstone, as gemstones also they are used, cosmetic industry, food industry, fertilizer industry, electrical industry, packaging industry, building material, power generation, transportation, information and computer technology. These are the areas where rocks are used. Rocks find applications in these domains. As building material, jewelry, art and craft, rock painted, carved and crafted. In a case of agriculture, the rocks and soils, they are mostly rocks and soils they are used. In case of fertilizer industry, minerals come from rocks such as phosphorite, rock phosphorite. Heating and cooking, slate or to make stove, granite to make kitchen tops. Crushed stones, gravels, sand used for construction. As energy resources, coal and oil, shale to produce electricity, they are used as a fuel. Chemical industry. In chemical industry, limestone or cement, glass and toothpaste, they are used. Healing and wellness. For this purpose, rock salt and quartz crystals in therapies. In case of science and technology, earth history, processes and environment, for this kind of study the rocks have been used. Let us discuss first one by one. First, ceramic and pottery industry. Here on my left hand side you see a photograph of lot of potteries, lot of utensils. They are basically formed from rocks containing minerals such as barytes, calcite, feldspar, fluorite, halite, bentonite, kyanite, limestone, porphyrite, quartzite, quartz, silica sand, talc are used in preparation of ceramics. Rocks rich in these rock forming minerals are used to extract and process them into ceramics. The main minerals used in pottery industry include clay minerals, feldspar, silica, quartz, calcite and dolomite. Calcite shown here on left hand side on top of this is calcite. Then you have a quartz crystals, it should be free from any coloration. Clay minerals, feldspar. Now the minerals used in glass industry, you can see so many glass pans, they are used in buildings and a lot of bottles and other things. So many material, so many equipments are basically manufactured with the help of glass. The minerals used in glass industry are silica sand, limestone, soda ash, dolomite and feldspar. In construction industry, the building materials include sandstone, granite, limestone are used in construction of roads, houses and mega civil engineering structures such as dams, canals, tunnels and bridges. They are used as bricks in house construction. In concrete also, crushed rocks form important part of concrete. Asphalt, rocks coated with bitumen to make asphalt. Paving and roofing purpose, rocks used to pave and roof in the form of flags or thin slabs, flagstones or the slabs, they are used in roofing purpose. A photograph shown here, A photograph, polished granite is shown here and B is porphyritic granite shown on my right hand side. They can be polished and they can be used as a slab in construction material. Another photograph, A is a sandstone outcrop and B is a gypsum sample shown over here. They are used in construction or in the construction of cement and ceramics, so many materials. Another photograph of A limestone and B quartzite is shown in this diagram. Historical buildings and monuments made from rocks such as the ancient buildings, ancient forts, they have been constructed, and in recent times lot of tiles, the marble tiles or the ceramic tiles, they are manufactured from the rocks. Now number one, the dimensional stones. Granite is one of the best stones which is used as a dimensional stone. Here I am showing you the abundant granite quarry wherefrom dimension stones have been mined out. Uses of rocks in civil and highway engineering. Stone blocks, they are used in foundation walls, bridges, pier, abutments, lighthouses, aqueducts and retaining walls. Masonry work, it uses lintels and vertical columns covering floors of buildings, flags, thin slabs for paving and roofing. Crushed rocks as an aggregate in concrete in road constructions and railway blast. Stone screening as a natural substitute for sand is also used. Limestone for the manufacture of lime, concrete and cement. Rocks as blocks along river and canal banks for preventing erosion called riprap. Base material for water and sewage filters in waterworks and sewage treatment. Limestone as a flux in the blast furnace. In masonry dams, stones of good quality and durability are used in masonry dams. Ornamental works in building like blocks, slabs and clips. Rocks used in construction industry, basically making cement, limestone, sedimentary origin. For writing purpose, chalk is used, which is also sedimentary origin. Building material, mostly sandstone is used, which is also sedimentary origin. Bath scrub, that is bathing scrub, is mostly pumice stone. Pumice stone is an igneous origin. Curbstone is granite, which is of igneous origin. Roofing material, mostly slate is used, that is from metamorphic origin. Statue and ornament decoration, are made from marble, which is also metamorphic origin. I am showing you a hand specimen of a marble on my left hand side and slate on my right hand side. Gemstone industry, shiny and precious rocks used to make jewelry. Granite mainly contains quartz and feldspar, with a little amount of mica, amphiboles and other minerals, and one of the toughest substances used in jewelry. Use in jewelry, gemstones directly used in jewelry due to their aesthetic appeal and durability. Rocks serve as sources of gemstones or decorative elements. Here I am showing you a field photograph of a granite mine or granite, where the granite outcrop is shown, granite, and within this granite you have a pegmatitic body where a hammer is there. You can see the pegmatite. Pegmatite is a museum of so many kind of minerals. Mostly these minerals are used in gem industry. The emerald, garnet, chrysoberyl, ruby, moonstone, sapphire, jade, opal, topaz, citrine, amethyst. Most of these minerals are mined from the pegmatites, and I have shown you the photograph of the pegmatite in my previous slides. You can see the exciting valuable minerals like sapphire, topaz, emerald, ruby, garnet on my right hand side after making jewelry. Here I am showing the garnet, beautiful garnet crystals with well developed phases. Also I am showing you the beryl, which is aquamarine, one of the beryl varieties, aquamarine beryl, or which is used in gemstone. It is here in the right hand side. It is a six-sided crystal, and I am showing you the kimberlite pipe where the diamonds are impregnated. The kimberlite rock is there on my left hand side, top of the slide, and the diamonds are shown, they are impregnated within the kimberlite. A diamond photograph is shown here in the middle of the slide with well developed crystals. Sapphire is there, and you have lot of well developed chalcedony or opal, well developed faces, well developed flat surfaces, well polished surfaces. They can be used as a gemstone or decorative stones. Amethyst crystals, well developed amethyst crystals are present in geodes. Cosmetic industry, you may find kaolin. Kaolin is a material which is used in the cosmetic industry. It forms the base of all the cosmetics. Mica is also used, bentonite is also used, sulfur is also used in cosmetic industry, titanium oxide is used in the cosmetic industry, talc and zincite. Zincite, most of the lactocalamine base, it includes the zinc oxide minerals. Next is the metal industry. When rock hosts several folds high elements, concentrations of then is normal abundance and exploitable economically, then it is called as an ore. Ore is usually a mixture of one or more unusable ore minerals and one or more worthless grain minerals. Metals like iron, aluminium, manganese, copper, lead, zinc, chromium, silver, gold, tin are important and have always been indispensable for our civilization. These metals are extracted from the ores. For example, copper is extracted from chalcopyrite, aluminium is extracted from bauxite ore, lead is extracted from galena. Here are some of the ores. I am showing you bauxite on my left hand side, top of the slide, bauxite with pisolitic structure. Mostly the pisolites are the small size oval shaped grains shown here, embedded white color pisolites embedded within the reddish brown background or reddish brown lateritic material. Then you have native gold. Native gold is shown here in this diagram, and the coins, they are there, they are made from the ores. I am showing you the chalcopyrite, which is also yellowish, deep yellowish in color, and copper is extracted from this chalcopyrite ore. Then magnetite, from which the iron is extracted. Hematite is also an ore of iron from which the iron is extracted. A lot of copper wire, copper utensils are there through which these copper wires, they have been actually extracted from chalcopyrite or other copper minerals, ores. Pyrite, which is also known as fool's gold, it is brass yellow in color. Then galena is a heavy material, heavy mineral, heavy ore, which is shown here, and it is a source of lead and which is used in batteries. Then coal and petroleum, they are used as energy resources. Coal and petroleum, the bottle, it is kept inside the bottle as a crude oil, and after crude oil processing or the fractionation of crude oil, we get gasolines and kerosenes and other fractions which are used in the automobiles. The another category of minerals which are used in being used as by men is atomic minerals. They are basically the energy resources. Minerals and rocks host radioactive elements such as uranium, thorium. This is an important fuel for nuclear fuel generation and development of the country. The secondary uranium associated with black shale, it is commonly associated with black shale as shown in the hand specimen, and they are the power generating units which have been set up, and they are based on the uranium minerals. Another important industry which requires source from the rocks is the food industry. Metals and halite, minerals and halides, for example, the sodium salt, the common salt which is always there on the dining table, is coming from the rocks. Here is, you have a halite crystals, and halite structure is there, which is very peculiar structure and very fundamental type of structure. The minerals used in fertilizer industry, the raw material needed in the fertilizer industry are gypsum, apatite, phosphates, potassium salts, ammonium sulfate, lime and sulfur. Here is the photograph of phosphorite deposit at Jhamar Kotra in Rajasthan in India, where you see the phosphorite is being mined out. Minerals used in electrical industries are copper wire. Due to its high conductivity, aluminum is extracted from bauxite and mica used for its insulating properties. Minerals used in abrasive industry include diamond, corundum, emerald, garnet, silicon carbide and sand. The areas which are useful or which are the tourist destination are also, they are the rock heights or the mountains. For example, the Mahabaleshwar tourist spot, which is located in the western part of the country, is shown here. Then Veer Lorik Pathar, Sonbhadra area, there are a lot of the rocks, they are of tourist interest. Mobile phone, we use lot of silica oxide, quartz, sphalerite, chalcopyrite, tetrahedrite, arsenopyrite, tantalum, wolframite, spodumene and graphite. They are used in mobile phones. Some minerals are used for decoration. Here you have seen the opal or chalcedony, very well polished chalcedony is shown over here. It's very useful for decoration. Other slides also show a lot of decorative stones. They are made after very fine polishing. Rocks used for making mortar and pestle or grinding purpose. Here I am showing you the granite or the basaltic rocks. They are commonly used in our households as mortar and pestle. They are used in grinding of various types of grains and other things. Obsidian or chert fashioned. Obsidian is basically a quartz fashioned into weapons. In Neolithic or in the early age, the sharpened arrowheads which could prick the enemy or prey, they are being made from the rocks such as obsidian or chert, shown over here. Now, I will summarize what I have discussed in the slides. Rocks contain minerals and ores and variety of useful elements and anions, salts of organic acids and hydrocarbons. They possess useful properties. Depending upon their attributes, rocks find uses in various types such as construction and building material, granite and marble used in monuments, building countertops, limestone and sandstone used in cement and concrete production, slate roofing material. Slate is used as a roofing material. Industrial and manufacturing uses, limestone used in glass and cement manufacturing, graphite used in pencils and lubricants, fluorite and bauxite used in metal extraction, the aluminum production also. Then rocks used in energy production such as coal used as a fuel for electricity generation, uranium used in nuclear power plants, decorative and aesthetic uses, marble and onyx used for sculptures and decorative interiors, gemstones, diamonds, rubies, emeralds used in jewelry and agriculture and soil improvement. Limestone neutralizes acidic soil. Phosphate rocks used in fertilizers, medical and pharmaceutical uses. Fine talc used in baby powder and cosmetics. Calcium rich rocks used in dietary supplements. And finally, as discussed, rocks are also used for heating and cooking and healing and wellness, and in science and education. Thank you, viewers.